Hey everyone, welcome to Doc 88's channel. We're going to start a new series. We're going to start Shadowrun Dragonfall. Big, huge fan of Shadowrun. Been playing it since roughly 1989, which is probably before a lot of you were born. And been playing it since it was a tabletop game, and then obviously came out on several beginning platform video game thingies, and then ultimately became this Kickstarter game, and then also we have Shadowrun Online as well. So we're going to work through character generation and start through this sort of reimagining director's cut of the Berlin campaign, which I have not really played through hardly at all. So in Shadowrun, obviously you have a bunch of different races. So you have human, you have elf, you have dwarf, you have orcs, and you have trolls. And everybody sort of has their various pluses and minuses to various attributes. As you can see here, if you select elf, you'll get some pluses to your charisma. You have some maximum body stats as well. So we're going to go human, because why not? And then you have archetype. So one of the things about Shadowrun is you can have an archetype. That can be sort of the basis of what sort of character you are. Now, if you're familiar with Shadowrun, you can also mix and match and sort of make your own. So some of the archetypes would be Street Samurai. This is sort of your standard cyberpunk, cyber genre type fighty character. Mage, and then cast spells. Decker, which is going to be like a hacker, projecting their minds into the Matrix, which existed as a name far before the Keanu Reeves movies, I just want to point out. And they sort of do hacking stuff. Then you have shamans, like mages, but they will even sort of totem animalistic type spirits. So they'll follow like bear, cat, coyote, eagle, raccoon, falcon, stuff like that. Then you have riggers, a little bit like hackers. They use cyber tech, and they basically move their minds into vehicles. And so they can control drones in this game. In the actual Shadowrun universe, they can actually control full-on vehicles or even buildings. And then you have physical adept. These are magic characters, but their magic is all sort of focused internally. So they may be a really good rock singer, or a really good scholar, or an amazing martial artist, or a really good fighter. Anything along those lines. And then obviously you can mix and match your character as you want. So we're going to mix and match. So we get to pick what we want our character to look like. And you can see we have all sorts of options here. And let's see. This guy's got dreads. That's not too good. That guy looks kind of sketchy. That guy looks very angry. How about this guy? He's got a beard. That works for me. And then we can sort of fix the beard as well. So we can uncheck this, and then we can go in and sort of adjust the facial hair. So in this case, let's give him just the beard like this. And then he can sort of get a hairstyle as well. So that looks kind of good. And then this is sort of what color his beard is. We'll make it white. We'll make him an old guy. So then you confirm. Now, this is where our attributes are. Karma is experience points, for those of you that are familiar with tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons or other games. So you have a series of attributes. So we have body, quickness, strength, intellect or intelligence, willpower, and charisma. And each of them affects different things. Body is going to be sort of how tough you are. Quickness is how fast or dexterous you are. Strength is self-explanatory. Intelligence is self-explanatory. Willpower is sort of how much oomph your brain has in terms of resisting things. And then charisma is not only sort of how beautiful you are, it is also how charismatic you are when dealing with other people. Can you talk to folks and get them to generally do what you want them to do? Under each of these attributes are also skills. So we have ranged combat. We have pistol, submachine guns, shotguns, all your weapons are here. You have dodge. Then under strength, you got close combat. This is melee and unarmed combat. Got melee weapons. You have unarmed. Under intelligence, you got biotech. This is using medkits, super, super important. Decking. This is your expert systems for decking, which we may get into at some point. Then you have willpower, which is under casting, and so on and so forth. So I think I want this guy to be a physical adept, I think is what I would like. So what are we going to do? So first we're going to go, and I'm a big fan of just kind of getting like all the attributes to kind of a baseline, like 2 or 3 if we can. So let's get this guy here. Intelligence, let's do 2. We'll make him moderately smart. Let's do willpower 2. Let's do charisma 2. Now we get to choose an etiquette. Etiquette is how you behave, right? So if you have an etiquette for a particular thing, like say Shadowrunner, then I'm used to running the streets and working with Shadowrunners. Or I could have academic. This guy is going to have security. You'll notice as I up my charisma as well, I'm also going to get additional etiquettes. Okay. So now, where else am I going to put points? Chi is my adept powers. So we're going to get those. Now we have to up our willpower a little bit in order to get our additional physical adapt abilities. So what are we going to do? We're going to get biotech, so we'll be able to heal a little better. Let's get some throwing weapons. That could be kind of cool. Let's get close combat. Get melee weapons. Okay. Let's get dodge. And let's get ranged combat. Let's get... Let's get shotgun. Shotgun seems nice. Now you'll notice we have 2 karma left. Where can we put those points? Let's see here. Not biotech. Not spellcasting. Not spirit summoning. Not conjuring. Let's put them in dodge. So we have available karma 0. Now we need to choose a name. We're going to choose Doc 88. And now it's going to launch us into the Hartfield Manor Run. Now the whole idea is you're in Berlin, which is the flux state rather. It's corporations are kind of a little less intrusive than they normally are. The Great Dragon Lofweir, dragons do exist in Shadowrun. Doesn't really mess too much with Berlin. So that's the site of this particular first game. Now, as the game starts, it's our 3rd run with Monica and her team. And we're trying to break into a castle. We're supposed to get into the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. Now this is a standard top-down game. And you'll notice all these characters. It's going to tell us about the night being silent. It's a pleasant illusion that's going to shatter at the sound. This is Monica. And feel free, guys, to kind of pause and read through this if you want. I'm going to assume that folks don't actually want me to read through all of this. She's talking about how it's a tight timetable. This is Dietrich, who's a shaman. He's the old man of the team. He's got a bunch of facial tattoos. And she's talking about how she watches Worm Talk, which is a talk show in the Shadowrun universe that Lofweir happens to host, I believe. And then you get a choice. So we're going to say, in my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. And Glory is a street samurai, and she kind of looks terrifying, I'm not going to lie. And she talks about how she can patch people up. And then there's Monica, She talks to Iger. Iger is a troll. You notice she has these tusks, and she's probably like 14,000 feet tall or whatever. And she appears to be some sort of rigger person. Alright. So, what are we going to do? You'll notice there's this thing here, and it tells us we have an objective we can grab. So we're going to go ahead and grab our gear from here. So, we're going to grab a weapon. We are going to grab the shotgun. We're going to grab the rest of our kit. And then we're going to leave the van. Alright, now you'll notice when I left-click here, it's totally moving us along. And I'm able to kind of mouse around here. And get to various places. Now you'll notice Enter Manor. So we're going to select that. Now, we're in this little, like, looks like a garage area. There's kind of a bike here. So we're going to run over here and we're going to open this door. It's a private museum. And we can run over and inspect. It's a theropod dinosaur. Can run over and inspect this. It's a series of Slavic artifacts. We can inspect this over here. It's a vase or vase. Has lapis and gold leaf, and it's got abalone shell. And it's asking us if we want to smash. Now, if we smash the glass, of course, the bad guys are going to be there. Like, it goes without saying. The bad guys are going to probably come smoke check us pretty quick. So we're going to go in here. So they said the elevator is going to be in the north, which would be in this direction. We're going to check over here first. So let's see. Uh-oh. Bad dude. Now we're going to start combat, folks. So, the way combat works in this particular game is it is turn-based. So each character has an action pool, and you spend those to either move around, to attack, to use spells, do a bunch of stuff, and then the enemy is going to move and attack after you do your thing. So, this is mine. Now, what can I do? I have a 35% chance to hit this dude right now. I could switch to my hands, and I have killing hands, which I could use if I ran towards this dude. Now, this dude's got a gun, so that may not be the smartest thing in the world, so we're going to switch to the shotgun. Now, the other thing is I'm actually kind of blocking this door a little bit right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot once, and then I'm going to try to kind of move to the side. So I'm going to try to... I'm going to miss, which is pretty unfortunate. Okay. Now, Monica. She's got a 50% chance to hit this dude. So, I am going to have her step in here. This is going to increase her chance a little bit. I'm going to have her make an aimed shot, which is going to get us up to 70%. And she hit that dude. Now, Glory. Glory's got 38%. I'm going to have Glory come in here. And Glory can also do an aimed shot for 72%. So, now it's Dietrich. Dietrich can do an aimed throw for 58%. And he missed. That kind of sucks. We'll have him try throwing again. And he missed again. Alright. Now it's going to be this guy's turn. He shot, and he missed. Now, uh-oh. We got intruders. Which is actually technically us. But anyway. So, you'll notice I can switch to people as well. So I'm going to switch to Monica. And I'm going to have her shoot this dude. And she missed. Okay, I'm going to have her do some burst fire. She missed. She missed again. Alright, so what am I going to do? I am going to run in here. Now, I accidentally used 2 sets of action points to do that. So that was incredibly stupid on my part. So I have him throw some more knives. Yay! Alright, that was enough to take him out. So, now we got this lady here, and we got this guy here. And this is a less than ideal situation. So, we are going to move here and get some cover. We are going to have you move here. And you actually have a grenade. Alright, well, let's have you 50 and 50. Okay, and I don't want to bunch up too much. So let's just put you over here for now. Now he has spells. And one of the spells he has is an electrocore. So I'm going to cast that right here. And that did not even remotely do what I wanted to do. Alright, so what's Doc going to do? Doc, we're going to do shotgun. But we only got 11%, so what are our options? We got a frag grenade. Oh, that's not going to work. Let's see. Let's move me here. Now we're at 62%. Now let's move me here. Okay. Let's move me here. Let's see if I can maybe come around. So she's at 21%. Alright, we're gonna have him do aim on Glory, and then I'm gonna have him grab some cover. Now, she can do flashbang. Let's try that. Oh, she missed. That sucked. Alright. Yeah, that's actually super no bueno. So we're gonna heal myself. And then we are gonna come up here. Try to get some cover. So Monica's at 58 and 62. Let's put you out here. And let's give Monica a boost. So she's now at 74. I'm going to have her throw a grenade here, which is 65%. Which did some good. So we're going to do 50. Okay. Alright, good. So we are cooking with gas. Alright, so we're going to have him boost me. And then I'm going to have him do an aimed throw. And he, of course, missed, which is less than ideal. Wow, I missed pretty horribly. That's pretty sad. Alright. Let's see. Alright, good. So we took the shotgun guy out, which is pretty awesome. So this is Glory. Let's put her up here. She's at 53. So let's try this. Okay, good. So now we're going to run up here. Alrighty, and we are ready for the next adventure. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, folks, and we will pick it up next episode with what is behind the door. So, take care, y'all.